Hello, dear friends. This is Devidas Patil. Welcomes you on my channel. I want to tell you. In my last video, I told you about the different tendencies which rules this universe, and these tendencies use some instruments, and they are called as systems. There are many systems, and also there is a possibility that there is a one system which includes many systems. So the systems are very strong, well built, and preset by these tendencies, and once started they run on their own. Today I am going to speak about two main systems in this universe. Many things happen in our daily life, and we don't know. Sometimes we are confused why this happened, what is the cause of this, and what will happen next. So there are many problems, and we always try to find the solutions. Sometimes we do get solutions, sometimes we do not. So we have to see whether these systems are behind all these things. I think that these systems are behind everything, almost everything. Let us take few examples what these systems do. But before that, let me say that there are two main types of these systems: GIS and BIS. GIS means good intention system, and obviously BIS means the opposite one, and that is bad intention systems. These systems have intentions, and as the name suggests, the good intention system works for the good. It is very open and straight, and you all know what is good, that everything uh, can be done good and everything can be done bad. So, good is good, and also the bad is bad. But there is one main difference between this good system and bad system. The difference is in their working. Good goes for good and always does good. But the bad is a tricky one. Many times it plays tricks with you. Let me give you some examples how it deceives you. Suppose there is a man who is preparing for his office. He decides to leave his home after his preparation, of course, within 10 or 15 minutes. And everything is going okay. And suddenly his neighbor comes in, and he goes on talking and talking and talking for half an hour. Now, our man can't do anything. He can't stop that neighbor. Obviously, he gets late and late marks, and his day is spoiled. Who sent this neighbor at such wrong time? The bad system. Again, let us take another example. You think of a devil, and here it is, as they say, and it is very true. When you think of a bad thing, you just call it and you receive it. You receive it. You get it. Good things also come to your own way, but they are very slow. Their intensity is not much, but the intensity of this bad system is much more than the good one, and that is why we feel unhappy and disturbed. So another example, let me say that there was a man, uh, and he wanted to impress his neighbor. Here it is a lady neighbor, of course. And one day he made all the preparations, makeup and everything, and went to her house. And when he reached to the door, suddenly he saw a relative already seated there and talking with her. He took the about turn, came back to his home, and his day was also spoiled. Who spoiled it? The bad intention. The bad system does these tricks, and let me say one more concrete example, more effective one. Suppose, of course, suppose one day your friend comes in to you in the morning and asks you to go with him for a long drive. His bike is parked there, and one of your family member listen to that and strongly object. Don't go, just don't go this time, he says. But you just don't listen to your own family member and look at your friend's face and just go with him. Within 10 minutes, you get into an accident and you're taken to hospital, and all the days and nights your family is with you in the hospital until you get better and brought back to your home. So this is a tricky thing. You are kept unalarmed. You don't know at that time that whether to listen your family member or to friend. You just move on your impulse without thinking. Without thinking. That is the trick of this bad system. It makes you not to think at all. So you just go with the emotions and you get the result, an accident. I'm sorry for that. I said it suppose. So it should not happen, of course, but it is a thing that sometimes we see in our society, unfortunately. So these are the things. And one more thing is there. It is strange. Perhaps you may feel it strange. What am I talking? You may feel that. I have a doubt that in this universe, both of these good system and bad system are somewhere working in coordination with each other. Let me repeat, they are working in coordination with each other. They are contradictory, they are exactly opposite in nature, but sometimes they do make the difference. They make you feel something else. You are confused. Confusions are created. Particularly, let me say, uh, I was asked a question on Quora. The question says, uh, Why? Why one gets everything without making even a try, without making any hardships, without being a smart one? He gets everything. And other side is that why another person doesn't get anything after, even after he makes too many tries. He works harder, he is smart, and everything he does to achieve his goal, but he gets nothing, absolutely nothing. He is helpless, he becomes helpless. And this is a contradictory thing we see in our society, and that is the real fact of some rich and some poor people. So, this is a gap between the rich and poor. Not only rich and poor, every man has to suffer sometimes. And I feel these both these systems work together somewhere to deceive us, to uh, suffer, to suffer us. It should not happen, but it does happen in our real life. Both this system, I don't know why, they put everything to disturb one person and give some happiness to other. And they are working at the same time. They are there at the same time. Man gets confused why the other man is getting lots of money or happiness, and why am I not getting it at all? Even I am making myself and trying for that, but unfortunately this is the issue. So both these things are doing something. The good obviously sometimes gives you the warning, gives you the instructions, but the bad is more powerful in that region, and it makes you an alarm. It keeps you an alarm and unconscious for few moments when you didn't think at all. That is the time. The time element is there to help these things. Time element is such that it sends you deliveries. It throws ball to you every time, and it is up to you that you have to decide whether to play it straight, whether to go it over your head, or whether to go it by your sides, whether to leave it or stroke it. So it is up to you, and that is why I'm telling you that where then, even though there are good system and bad systems, be aware. One thing you can do, you have to think before act. When you are in action, you just don't think, you go on acting, you go on doing things, you are rushing yourself. Don't rush. Be calm there and think for a few seconds at least what you are going to do, and obviously what will be the result. Even though you are confused a bit, think properly in a rational way. It can decrease the calamities, the bad things in your life. We don't know. We don't know what will happen next. And I'm going to talk about that. My next video is what will happen next. This is the name of my next video, and subject, and I will be here once again right now. Bye bye from I want to tell you. Thank you very much.